Pointless star Richard Osman has revealed how he has struggled with food addiction since the age of 9. The TV host turned crime novelist likened the urge to secretly consume snacks to alcoholism, saying he has accepted he will face a lifelong struggle with the compulsion. In an extremely candid interview broadcast on Radio 4's Desert Island Discs Today, the 51-year-old reveals, "My addictive behavior has always been food. It has been since I was incredibly young. It doesn't have any of the sort of doomed glamour of drugs or alcohol or anything like that. There hasn't been a day of my life since the age of 9 where I even thought about problems with food and how it affects me, and it will be with me for the rest of my life. I know that I am either controlling it or not controlling it at any given time. And these days, I control it more often than I don't." He added that while alcoholics may struggle to have untouched bottles of booze in the home, he had similar cravings for food, such as chocolate bars or crisps. "The addiction is identical," he said. "The secrecy of consuming these things, the shame behind it." However, the father of 2 pointed out some major differences in addressing the problem. "Food is a tricky one," he said. "Because booze and drugs you can just give up, unbelievably difficult, but, you know, a zero-tolerance policy. Whereas if you are addicted to food or to love, all these things that are sustaining, you do still have to have them. So it's quite a hard one to work your way out of. Because you have to eat, it's actually quite hard and sometimes you do slip. I try my best and I certainly have no shame about it now." Osman, who is 6 feet 7 inches, said he grew up feeling awkward because of his height, noting that anybody who's an idiot will say something stupid to you. He suffers from the condition nystagmus, which causes the eye to make uncontrolled motions. As such, he cannot drive and he compared his sight to being in a permanent fog. It was television that allowed him to see a bird in a tree or a cricket ball for the first time and, he added, the inability to read an auto cue has worked wonders for his career because he has had to learn how to ad-lib. I have been able to use it to my advantage, the BBC stalwart said. But I'd rather be able to see well. Osman also spoke to host Lauren Laverne about the life-changing moment when his father summoned the family to the living room and announced he was having an affair. The presenter said, "My father left when I was quite young, when I was about 9. And that was probably the end of that innocence, I suspect." For several months, Osman traveled by coach from the family home in Sussex to Rugby to see his father, but he soon cut ties. He recalled, "Eventually I just said, look, this is not for me. I threw a little tantrum and said, I don't want to see you anymore." Which, of course, was looking for attention, but it was taken at face value, so I didn't see him anymore. The pair were reconciled when Osman became a father in his 20s. He was married from the late 1990s to 2007s, and is now in a relationship with actress and comedian Ingrid Oliver. But it is his mother Brenda, a primary school teacher, that Osman credits for his success. "She's an extraordinary woman and she did extraordinary things and I am beyond grateful for that," he said. "Now the favorite thing about my success is the things that I am able to give to her." Osman bought his mother a home in a retirement community in Sussex, which inspired his phenomenally successful Thursday Murder Club thriller series. as well as his mother. Osman said he was inspired by his older brother Matt, who co-founded the chart-topping rock band Suede. "It was like someone had punched the hole in the sky for me," he explained. "You just think, wow, we are from where we are from, and you are on top of the pops with your friends doing these songs." I was so proud of him, and also selfishly I thought, we can do it. There are opportunities out there. You can make it if you want. I will never forget it as long as I live. Desert Island Discs is on BBC Radio 4 at 11 a.m. today and will be repeated on Friday at 9 a.m.